Right, well, everyone shared their Apple Music stuff on Instagram and socials, whatever, with their doohickey. Well, I've done it too, of course. But I wanted to go the one step extra mile, and I wanted to show you my collection for said Apple Music chosen artists, which, of course, for me, is the Athens-based alternative rock band from the 1980s, R.E.M. So, let's check it out, starting with the CDs. This is the first CD we got. This is The Best of R.E.M. from 1991. It contains their best from their IRS years from that period. You got some really great songs on there that I absolutely really love. Radio Free Europe, So Central Rain, Pretty Persuasion. That's how I found out about that song actually from this record. This album, Driver 8, which is, you've seen the music video with all the cool trains. Then that is one that's just absolutely cool with me. So I really enjoyed it. And that was kind of my discovery onto their early catalogue. So there's the first one there, The Best of R.E.M. Moving on now to the next one, 1985's Fables of the Reconstruction, or Reconstruction of Fables. This is a 2024 reissue for the album. And it's a really interesting album, to say the least. Pretty quirky and out there compared to the other ones from this era. Their following record would get the more trajectory into more mainstream rock, but still a great record regardless. I mean, you got the opening track, Feeling Gravity's Pull as well, another fantastic one. Driver 8, which is where this one comes from. Can't Get You From Here, which is a lovely one, in Life and How to Live It. So that is that one. That is Fables of the Reconstruction from 1985. From 1986, this is Life's Rich Pageant. It is their fourth record under the IRS years and contains Full On Me, also has Begin, Hyena, Swan H, some really great stuff. This is a CD version I found from 1993 from Play Music DVDs in Melbourne. So really great version of the album. Jumping on to 1987, this is Document. There's a really interesting reason why these are numbered, I guess, with a 5 as well. There's a reason for it. You ask around the R.E.M. community. But this is kind of like their breakthrough to success. Finest work song. It's the End of the World as We Know It. The one I love. There's a lot of great songs on this one. My favourite one on this one is Welcome to the Occupation. And Play Music DVD as well also is where I got this one from. It's another beautiful album. And that covers up the IRS years for me. Everything now is Warner label onwards. Start off with 1988's Green. Kind of their big breakthrough mainstream-wise. You've got Pop Song 89, Get Up, You Are the Everything, Stand, Worldly Pretend, The Wrong Child, Orange Crush, Turn You Inside Out, Hair Shirt, and I Remember California. There's an untitled bonus track on this one, which is really cool. This is the 1988 Australian CD, actually, so there's a bit of a cool thing for you. My favourite one is track 8, Turn You Inside Out. To 1990s, we now go with one of two essential records that I think from them that everyone should own. This is Out of Time, which is a really great one, and it has probably one of my favourite song openers, which we'll cover in the CD singles as well. Track number 1, Radio Song, and then it gets on then track 2 with Losing My Religion. Another one of my favourites from them as well. Shiny Happy People, you can't forget that one with Kate Pearson from B-52's, another Athens local. And then songs like Near Wild Heaven, Could Belong, Half World Away. It's a great album I love to listen to on long drives out of town and when I go do stuff in different cities. So yeah, Out of Time from 1991, a solid record, solid CD. We've got from 1992 the other essential record from them, which is Automatic for the People. Has songs like Drive, Night Swimming, Man on the Moon, Everybody Hurts. This is a great piece of alternative rock from the 92. I got a few of their CD singles. I think all of them from this era, which we'll cover as well. From 1995, and I'm currently sitting through this record at the moment, is Monster. This is the orange spined version. And my favourite tracks for the moment from this one are What's the Frequency, Kenneth, Star 69, and Crush with Eyeliner. So it's a lot of the hits that I'm currently enjoying from this one, but I'm slowly working my way through this record. We've got from 1996, and the last one, Bill Berry, so the last one with the original drummer, is New Adventures in Hi-Fi. It's an album I'm yet to really explore in depth. That's a really great one regardless. So maybe you might know something about this one more than I do, but good to have them in the collection. And yeah, I like to, finish where I can. So be trying to get all the 1990s CDs. And then from 2001, we have Reveal. Here's Reveal. The real song that I drew it for was Imitation Life. The music video for Imitation Life is really cool. I also really enjoy the song, the opening song, The Lifting, and All the Way to Reno. They're kind of my favorite ones from this one. And also You're Gonna Be Star, which is the packet's name for the song. Okay, moving on now to CD singles. We start back 1991 again with the 1991 reissue of It's the End of the World as We Know It and I Feel Fine, which was the special edition containing rare tracks and album profiles. Contains It's the End of the World as We Know It, Radio Free Europe, the album version, and Time After Time, etc. It's really cool, that one. From Rare Records and Point Cook, we have the Radio Song Collector's German edition, which includes You Are the Everything Live, Orange Crush Live, Belong, and the album version of Radio Song, and it's actually my most played song on Apple Music. So very pleased to have one of my favorite R.E.M songs of all time in the collection. These next few ones come from a radio station near me called Mix FM. This one is Man on the Moon. This is the collector's CD edition again from Germany, but also managed in their collection. I played this one very recently on radio here at Pulse in Geelong CBD, so very awesome indeed. We got Sidewinder Sleeps Tonight, which is the card sleeve version with the radio detailings on the front. There's the back for you. Next one we have Drive. There you go. We have Everybody Hurts. Electrolyte, which is from the New Adventures in Hi-Fi album. We have Day Sleeper from the Up era. I don't have the album yet, so it's the only one I represent from that album. From 2003, This Is Bad Day. I really enjoyed this single. Probably one of my favorites from the early years, the early thousands. And of course, 2004's Leaving New York. So that concludes all the CDs. So we'll jump on now over to the vinyls, DVDs. We got one DVD from them. It's tour film from 1990. This is the DVD reissue. There it is. Very spiffer. Great condition. Absolutely love it. Then we have, also from the Green era, we have two real singles from them. Orange Crush. And we also have Stand as well. There's the only two ones we got so far. I'm sure we'll get some more from the albums for vinyl. So, moving on now to albums themselves. Let's start it from the start. The first full-length studio release. This is Murmur. Great one. Radio Free Europe. Talk About the Passion. Pilgrimage. A lot of great songs off that one. It's a solid debut release too, must I add. My vinyl copy of Life's Rich Pageant from the 2016 reissues. We have a original 1988 American pressing of Green, and then it counts down from document, so 5 to 4. Then you have Out of Time from 1991. Really cool record, and one that's also reissued as well. We have, finally, to wrap all that off, we have an unofficial live recording called R.E.M. Live 1991. Quite an interesting one I picked up from a supermarket, and has some really cool live recordings of some songs. Losing My Religion, Fall on Me, Perfect Circle, Radio Free Europe, Low, Swan H, Tusk, from Fleetwood Mac, cover, of course, Half Word Away, Worldly to Pretend, Endgame, Love Is All Around, The Welcome to the Occupation, and It's the End of the World as We Know It, and I Feel Fine. All tracks were recorded from 1991 from KCWR Studios, bar some ones from Festival Stage of Arts Festival of Atlanta from Petermint Park, Atlanta, from Georgia 82 on WRFG 89.3 FM, and K-Rock Studios, Los Angeles, 1990 on the famous K-Rock Studio label station. So that's very cool indeed. Now, of course, we got one more thing to show you, and it's a very, very special item that a late friend of mine passed on to me. So these next items were from the MTV 10th anniversary shows, and these are some of the documents that sort of came with it, or that she had kept onto from those years. Starting off with this fully signed photo of the band that was done obviously in pencil, but there's all their signatures: Mike Mills, Bill Berry, Peter Buck, and Michael Stipe there. That's really cool. I really enjoy that. Probably look at that framed. Got some complimentary tickets, and I believe it's the old address for R.E.M. headquarters. That one, so you weren't sure of that one too quickly. But we have also the directions to the MTV shoot in Madison, Georgia, which is really cool. A bit of really cool piece of history there, I guess. And you've got start times as well, starting at 6:30, show time at 7:30, first come, first serve. And the last one has an address of, a former residential address of the band, so we won't show us. So there it is, a really cool documented piece of history, and the last piece of R.E.M. that I had in the collection. So there's everything. And so there's everything for me from R.E.M. It's a great band. I've absolutely loved them from the small amount of time that I've had to discover their catalogue so far, and I hope to collect some more. I'll keep you informed as the time goes on of some more albums that we get. Next up, we'll be looking at my Spotify most played artist, and it's the Fab Four from Swindon, XTC. So until then, have a great rest of 2025 for how much we have left, and look forward to seeing what 2026 has involved. So cheerio.